Hello, good evening, and welcome along to the Lotto Dstny team presentation. I'm Rebecca Charlton, and it is my great pleasure to be your host this evening as we are about to unveil the Lotto Dstny cycling team for the 2023 season ahead. And what a season it is set to be. Let's kick things off right now.
Real coureurs are brave people. People who never give up, humble yet ambitious, always keep improving themselves. Proud people.
La Belgique, c'est notre base.
Wir haben auch Deutsche, Ardennais,
Australian.
Safran.
Actually, we come from all over the world.
We are female or male, young or less young, but united, making our mark in every race we start in. Attacking, winning, making our fans proud. Racing as real coureurs.
Let's now put our hands together and introduce our first riders of this evening. Sebastian Grier. Liam Slock. Lennart van Eetveld. Arnaud de Lee. Milan Menton. Florian Van Is. Harry Sweeney. And Frederick Toussaint. I know, hello and welcome up here to the stage. It's fantastic to have you. Oh, goodness me, look at, oh, let's have a whoop for that, my goodness. As I was just about to say, it's fantastic to see all the riders here, bar two, but we'll talk about that a little bit later. Now, we've seen the new jersey, the kit design unveiled here and in the video. Firstly, what do you make of it and how much are you looking forward to flying these colours in the peloton this year?
Yeah, I think the new jersey is really beautiful, and I'm looking forward for the new season, and I think it's a great season for Lotto Dstny.
Now, we've got to look back at last season. 2022 for you was absolutely spectacular. 9 victories, beating some of the world's best at the age of just 19 and 20. Pretty phenomenal. But what really stands out? What's a key moment?
Yeah, my first season was just incredible. It's a perfect season. All my teammates do the perfect job. And yeah, for this last season, my best memories was, I think, my first victory in Mallorca, because it's just my third race with the prof. So it's really a great memory.
And we've learned a little bit more today about your program, how the season might look in the upcoming months. There's some big races on there. What's a real key one for you?
Yeah, it's the big race of the World Tour calendar. But I think my first big ambition is Cambridge-Circun, because it's the first. It's a classic just for me, and I don't know the other.
You're up here in such fine company. In fact, all riders that came through the ranks of the Lotto Dstny development squad. How important is that setup for your career and the other riders?
Yeah, the development team are a beautiful program, also a good spirit, and we see here a lot of riders come to the development, to the pro team. So we see it's a great job, and all the staff is motivated to do the best.
Arnaud and your teammates, thank you so much. Let's have a round of applause. Now, Lotto Dstny attracted a total of 9 rider signings over the winter, over the off-season. But that wasn't the only important team transfer to take place. It wasn't, because we saw one significant one take place in the team management. With that, I'm going to ask you once again, please put your hands together for our new CEO, Stefan Erlo, together with sports manager Kurt van der Velve and Chief Business Officer Jana Seal. Let's get them up here. Welcome, welcome. Kurt, let's come to you firstly. You're holding the microphone conveniently. But we've just had such an array of riders up here, and ones that you, of course, know very well, having managed the development team. And first of all, congratulations now for your promotion and stepping into the new role. But how proud are you to see those riders up here?
Yeah, if I see the 8 riders who are on the podium right now, all 8 of them are coming from our own development team, and there are still sitting some in the crowd, so I think we can be proud of that. If you see over the past 15 years, we have about 80 riders who turned pro from our own development team. Of course, not all in our own pro team, but 80 is a big amount. So I think we can speak from a success. And if you see the season 2022 we made with the Devo team, we won Giro Lombardia with Alec. He was a European champion time trial. He was second in the Worlds. Leonard, who turned pro now, he was second in the Giro and made a fantastic season. So I think we can speak there from a really fantastic season, and that means that the development team does its work, and I'm really proud to see the riders standing here at the moment.
And we know on the calendar you'll be fielding basically all the big races, but there is the possibility to skip some this season. Can you tell us all here and at home a little bit more about the choices you've made as a team this year?
Yes, being 19th in the classification gave us, in fact, the opportunity of skipping some races. So we made the decision of skipping down under. But of course, Caleb and also Drisners are riding in Australia. They have a DS there, so Caleb hopefully win the stage there in the next couple of days. We also skip Tour de Pays Basque, Tirreno and Giro, but it means that 90% of the World Tour calendar we are riding. And why did we skip those races? We made with the University of Ghent, with our new trainers, a program with altitude camps in it, and try to get them also as fresh as possible through the season, especially for the second part of the season with Dauphiné, with Tour de Suisse, with Tour de France coming up, and try to score there and try to score all year.
Kurt, thank you so much for the insight. And Jana, I'm going to come to you next because I know you've both been working very closely in recent weeks and months, of course, but I want to take you back to the first year of Lotto Dstny for you. How was that experience?
Well, 1 year ago, to entering of this legendary team was very exciting to me. And I think we had a very special and a very challenging season, and the battle of the points was a big part of our challenge. But at the same time, I think that with the team we had an eye and opportunities and possibilities to go into direction of a positive development for our team. And for me, the season 2022, it will be remembered as a big debut of our big star, Arnaud Delis. And it will be remembered as a very successful season of 25 memorable victories, where we're really, really proud of.
So you should be. And of course, Dstny, Dstny come on board as a new sponsor this year. That's the biggest change alongside the long-standing sponsorship of Lotto. Might skip to a handheld in a moment. But yeah, it's such a big change for the team. But what does that mean to you?
Well, first of all, it means we will have a very nice and beautiful project for the upcoming years. And I think, first of all, I have to thank our lifelong partner, National Lottery. They are supporting us during a long, long time. We can count on them during good times, but also during bad times. And it's thanks to National Lottery, we are think, able to continue with such important project like our development team. And this project is not only important for our team, but I think it's very, very important for the Belgian cycling in general. And of course, Dstny is joining us now, starting from this season, and they are really, really welcome in our cycling family with their Belgian base, which they share with us and with National Lottery, and they have a very good eye on innovation. And I can tell you that the whole team is open for the input for innovation, starting from this season now, to take the next step. And this next step, we have to be honest, this next step will include also that we will change to a Pro Tour level. But National Lottery and Dstny were totally not scared about this change, and they were so supportive, and they believe in us, and they give us the full support to make this step. And I think it's about a comeback story. Of course, it's very easy to say a comeback story, but what does it mean for me? Personally, the comeback story, we will challenge the bigger, the richer team than us, with a very smart, with a very innovative, to surpass them on the road. And we're going to make it. Thank you.
Stefan, how have your first weeks been with the team?
Yeah, well, meeting a lot of persons, reading, studying a lot. Of course, I knew very well the team because I was in the bunch with it for all my career. So I knew a lot of staff members too. But still, there is to adapt myself too. And yes, it's a big challenge, but we are motivated. I am very motivated for that, and I'm sure we are going to do a great job this season.
And with that, what is the biggest focus for you, looking at the immediate time coming up?
Yeah, this team has a big story, a lot of experience in the professional cycling, and first, I would like to see the team to come back in the World Tour next year, and to develop the Devo team again, to sign big talent, and develop the ladies team too. So yeah, it's a long list to do, but to have great results next season, it's the priority, and to keep our leadership in the pro team.
Stefan, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Please put your hands together for Stefan, Kurt and Jana.
Caleb here. Sorry I can't be at camp. I'm in Australia now preparing for Tour Down Under and the Kid 11's road race. Yeah, I haven't been back in Australia for 3 years, since before COVID, so it's good to be back. I got to see some family and everything. I've been here for around 5 or 6 weeks now. So it's nice to train in some good weather. And yeah, I'm in my final part of preparations now. Hopefully it's all gone well. I think, I feel good, so I should be good for the races coming up. We're coming into a new season now. Yeah, I don't think it's a matter of showing the best Caleb Ewan. I think I did what I could last year. I was quite unlucky a lot, but yeah, obviously I prefer, I'm gonna try this year to get the results that I missed last year. And there's been some pretty big changes in the team, not just in the lead out, but I think in the the whole team. But I think they're all quite positive changes. One of the big ones for me is Jacopo coming in for the lead out, obviously, and he's a guy with a lot of experience, and sometimes the lead outs maybe lacking a little bit of experience. So I think maybe he's kind of the guy that will hopefully bring it all together, because I still believe we have probably the strongest lead out as far as horsepower, but sometimes we don't come together and use it properly. So To have a guy like that with the experience to try to organize all the lead out, I think we can bring it all together and show that we're one of the strongest, or if not the strongest, sprint team in the peloton. If I can hit the targets with my main goals, first part with the classics, if I can win a big race or a monument, obviously I'll be happy with that. And then the next big focus is the Tour de France, and I want to really do well there again. It's been a few years since I did well with the crash, and maybe a bit under, not in good enough form last year. So yeah, I really want to go back there and do well and try to win some stages. And then straight after that's the World Championships. So just, keeping the momentum, hopefully a good Tour de France, and keeping the momentum into the World Championships.
Well, it might only be the 13th of January, but of course the first official road race in the new team kit has already taken place. There's two big sponsors, two brand names very prominently on this new team kit, and I'd like to tell you all a bit more. So to do that, please put your hands together and welcome to the stage Olivia Olsteins of the National Lottery and Christian Het of Dstny. Hello, hello. Now, it was 1985 that Lotto started its historical long-standing sponsorship of this cycling team, almost as old as me. Yeah. I mean, that is a long time. It's been such a journey. And what are some of the biggest memories for you?
Well, the best memories are yet to come. I think 2023 will be the best memories for the team, because it's now for 2 days I meet the riders, I meet the technicians, I meet the trainers and the performance people, and I really feel a good spirit and a real will to follow what they. A few weeks ago the team went through a values exercise, and one of the values that came above was we are there to win. So they will try it, they will try again, they will win, and they make us happy. And us is, of course, the sponsors, like the National Lottery, but also our 6 million players that follow the team, which are the fans, the first fans of this team. So I think my best memories are yet to come.
I love that answer. And of course, we've mentioned a couple of times already, Dstny, a big change coming on board this year. What does that mean?
Well, it's quite interesting because, lotteries is a business that exists since the 15th century, very, very long time ago. And always with people buying their lots and, chance helps. And it's always helping good causes. And the team here, and the Devo team, for instance, where we had it, or the ladies team, are one of the good causes of the lottery. So we might look very traditional, but we are also a high technological company. And so I think it's important that we go also with industries of the future, like Dstny. I think it's also a very good signal for the riders and all the members of the team that we want to invest for the future. So, okay, we are here for 37 years now, but we hope to still be there within 37 years with partners like Dstny.
Talking of which, this must be an incredibly exciting time for you.
Of course, this is a dream come true. I mean, I get the shivers when I see all of this, and I think about the upcoming Spring Classics as Lotto Dstny. And I think I speak for all the 1,000 employees at Dstny at the moment. And the team and the sponsors are very confident, and we look forward to a fruitful season together. And it's also a great way for us to get the brand, Dstny brand, out to a big audience in Belgium, in Europe, and beyond.
Yeah, and that conveniently segues to my next question. Of course, getting the brand out there on a team jersey is so important. And with that in mind, could you tell everyone here and anyone watching at home exactly what Dstny does do?
Yeah, we are a telco provider in the cloud for companies. So with our communication tools, it's easy. I mean, it's like voice, video, messaging, chatbots. It's easy for companies to improve their customer experience. It's also good for internal communication. And we have more than 3 million end users today, and we are considered to be one of the leaders in Europe.
What will success look like for you this season?
We are 100% committed in supporting and helping the team to succeed. And we want to win races. We want to show our heart, be attacking. And if we can do that, we will have great results this year.
And on that note, put your hands together and join me in saying a huge thank you. You may leave the stage and take your seats. Thank you. It is time now to welcome the next riders onto the stage. Please join me in saying a huge welcome to Sylvain Moniquet, Eduardo Sepulveda, Johannes Adamitz, Thomas Agent, Andreas Kron, Pascal Enkorn, Matthias Paschens, and Maxim van Hils. Thank you. Thomas, I want to talk about a pretty beautiful day in Napoli. Of course, everybody here and at home again will know I'm referring to your stunning victory in the stage of the Giro d'Italia. Does the off-season in the winter give you an opportunity to reflect on a win like that?
Yeah, but you already reflect on it during the races after. So, yeah, it was a beautiful day, a beautiful victory, and it was something that I didn't think I could still achieve, but it was a day that everything fell into place and I could finish it off.
We enjoyed it, didn't we? And more of the same on a good day this season?
What?
Oh, can we expect more of the same from you this year?
I hope so. That's what I'm working for. I try to do the same in the Tour or the Vuelta this year, and if I can win any other stage somewhere else, then I will still try to do this.
Thank you so much. I'm going to steal your microphone and come over to you, Andreas. Now, you had great success in Catalonia and Swiss, but something I think will stand out for everybody here. I'll pass you this microphone, bring up there. Something that will stand out is fourth place in the Tour de France on that stage. That was a pretty beautiful picture. Can you tell us about that?
Yeah, it was a special day. It was actually my mom's birthday. She passed away 11 years ago, so it was a special day for me. I was hoping for more, but yeah, it was nice to be there, but I'm hoping I can get the win one day. So I really look forward for this season.
Can we expect to see more of you in the classics this year?
Yeah, I hope so. The Ardennes did not go as hoped the last 2 years, so now I hope to be there and show what I can do and what we can do as a team.
Thank you so much. I'm going to try and manoeuvre the bikes and come down here to you, Pascal. Pass you the microphone. Great to see you all up here. Resplendent in your jersey there. How have your first weeks been at the team, firstly?
I think it's a really nice group and I feel really welcome, so I'm very happy to be here.
Why did you choose Lotto Dstny?
Well, I was looking for a change, and I think this is a young team that really wants to develop. more. It's not a young team in general because it already exists like 20 years, but I think there's a new challenge laying ahead of the team, and I'm also in for that.
And what can we expect from your season of 2023?
Well, I hope to show this jersey a lot, and hopefully I can keep this jersey for another year, but otherwise I would also love to ride that jersey.
We'll look forward to seeing it. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Put your hands together for our next riders who can leave the stage. Now, we've been talking a lot about cycling and cyclists, of course, but what about the bike itself? As mentioned a lot today, Lotto Dstny really is a team that has such a family feel, and sometimes that is quite literally. Florian Vermeer's dad is one of the team mechanics, and he interviewed his dad about his bike. Let's take a look.
Hallo iedereen. De meesten kennen mij misschien wel, maar ik ben Florian Vermeers en ik sta hier met twee toponderdelen van onze ploeg. Dit is onze Ridley Nova Fast. Topfiets, al zeg ik het zelf. En dit is mijn grootvader, Noël Vermeers. Noël, zeg eens, wat maakt deze fiets zo speciaal?
We rijden allemaal met de Nova Fast, een hele goede machine, waar iedereen tevreden van is. En ik hoop jij ook.
Vertel ons eens wat meer. Met welke banden rijden we en welke verschillende soorten setup hebben we daarvoor?
We rijden met Vittoria banden. We hebben verschillende breedtes. We hebben 25, 28. Voor de wedstrijden zoals Parijs-Roubaix en gravelwedstrijden. Of waar daar gravel in zit, rijden we soms gaan we proberen met 32 of met een 30. En dan hebben we ook de hoogte. Velen rijden met 60 hoog, anderen met 45, sommigen met 30. Dat is dan vooral voor ons klimmers.
En de pedalen, sinds dit jaar nieuw?
Ja, top. Sinds dit jaar rijdt iedereen met Shimano-pedalen.
Met welke versnellingen rijden we?
Iedereen heeft Shimano groep op zitten, 5411. Ja, buitenblad kan nog een beetje gekozen worden, maar sommige jongens rijden dan nog met een 56 maar over het algemeen iedereen 5411 nu. En daarop is een KMC-ketting gemonteerd.
Oké. En de cockpit, aerostuur en ik zie ook een Garmin.
Ja, iedereen rijdt met Garmin. De renners zijn heel tevreden over een Garmin en het stuur, de cockpit is... alles zit ingewerkt, niks van kabels meer te zien, alles mooi weggewerkt.
Een bracket, hoe zit dat juist?
Dat is van SEMA, keramische lagers. Heel snel en heel goed.
Kepa, merci voor deze interessante uitleg en vooral deskundige uitleg. Bedankt luisteraars om te kijken en ja, gaan we nu een koffie drinken zeker of zo? Ik weet niet. Merci.
How brilliant was that? Absolutely love that. Favourite, I think. Next, I would like to ask Nicolas Mays, Maxime Montfort, and Ewan Dingemans onto the stage on behalf of the team's performance squad. Let's give them applause. Now, I think it's safe to say that we can all see how cycling's changed over the years. It's more and more about the science, about the tech. But Maxime, what other areas can you look at when it comes to performance and the team?
A lot, actually. For this new season, first of all, we welcome 3 new trainers. We have changed our full squad of trainers. And the biggest difference compared to other years, they're going to be present on races. So the collaboration with the riders will be much better, and the performance will be higher for sure. And also on the nutrition, we change some things because we welcome Brit. She will assist Gino, our head nutritionist. But Brit also will be present on the races. So also the collaboration with the riders will be much better. And then we try also to put some altitude camp in our calendar. Of course, it's not new altitude camp, but yeah, you have to know that to organize an altitude camp, we have to create some room in the race calendar. And that's what we did with the sport directors. So now the riders can prepare the race through altitude camp and get even better on races. And last but not least, it's about our young team, the Devo team, who will be this year a Conti team. So it's a big change for us because it means we're going to have a bridge with the pro team, and some of the young guys from the Devo team going to ride with the pro. It means for them, yeah, it's a dream first, but also it will help them to get better and to achieve the dream of becoming a pro rider. So I think it will be a really interesting season.
Yeah, it certainly will be. If we could just hand the microphone down to you now, Lucas. Can you tell us a little bit about the new collaboration you have with Ugent?
Well, University of Ghent is led by Jan Bone together with his team. And of course in our team we have our new internal trainers, we have our nutritionists, we have our doctors. But of course it's quite impossible for them to constantly be on the top of the newest things. And I think if we talk about scientific research and articles and publications, these people are on top of it. And I think all experts in our team, they can rely on their knowledge, their backup, and I think they will be a super valuable partner for us.
And can you tell us a little bit more about the product testing, the material testing that happens with the team?
Well, I think as you could just see in the video with the family Vermeers, we are quite well on top of the material. The Vittoria material needs to be tested, the weight of the tires, the rims, everything. And especially if you look forward to the classics, it's quite a deal. Pressure is not just pressure in a tire, it's something that's very decisive on the right moments. And I think for now we already did like 3 or 4 testings with this material. And I can say we have very, very good feedback of the riders with Vittoria, DT Suisse, even the Ridley bikes. I think we can look confident towards the new season.
And finally, I'd love to know a little bit more about how the training side of things is actually going. And of course, the riders out here on the training camp with you this week. How's it all been?
It's going quite well. We haven't had any big issues yet. Hopefully we will not have this week, but we also did some field testing this week, and the numbers were quite promising for the next season. So everything is going very well. Also the collaboration with the new nutritionists, the doctors, the people of Ugent who are also here these days. We really feel that we can make a big change and make a modern performance team.
Guys, thank you so much. I'll let you get back to your seats. Well, we have one group of riders that is yet to appear on stage. Put your hands together again. Let's now welcome Arjan Lithiens, Jasper de Vries, Victor Kampenaerts, Brett Van Moor, Michael Schwartzman, Jacopo Guarnieri, Rudy Zelik, and Cedric Bellers. I'm going to dive in the middle here. There we go. Now, Frank, we've seen all of your teammates, the whole of the team up here on stage. What do you make of this squad for the coming season?
I think for 23 we have a really strong team, a lot of young guys who are really motivated, and there's a really good atmosphere, and I think that's really good for to win the races.
And I know you yourself might say that last season wasn't the best of your career, but what are you focusing on for the upcoming year?
Yeah, results-wise, maybe it was not the best season, but yeah, we don't look back. We're looking forward to 23, and I will help the team as much as possible, and I hope to win a race again.
Thank you so much. And finally, I'm going to hand the microphone over to you. What classic are you targeting next year, or this year?
The first race I do is Omloop het Nieuwsblad, and I really hope to be in a very great shape there and race very attentive and offensive with the team there.
And I know that you really value the Lotto Dstny ethos, the team spirit. What can this team achieve? What's your feeling about this season?
I think we can achieve a lot, especially with the right spirit and the right mindset that we really want it more than other guys. We want it the most, and we ride me for the we, and that's how we gonna win a lot of races.
Love it. On that note, thank you so much. I can let you leave the stage. And with that, we now conclude the Lotto Dstny team presentation for 2023. Thank you to everybody here in this room that's joined us tonight, everyone who's watching at home, and we very much hope to see you on the roadside or via the TV screens throughout the season. But for now, good night.